Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me, Hema Subramanian. Mexican cuisine is one of my favorite cuisines, and today I'm going to share two wonderful recipes that you all will enjoy. So let's get started and check them out.
For the tortillas, first we're going to mix the dough. To a bowl, take 2 heaped cups of all-purpose flour, that is Maida. To this add 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon baking powder. So just mix everything. Next add 5 tablespoons of oil. So you can just use regular cooking oil, you can use olive oil, or you can use melted butter. So just mix all this together first. So gradually pour some hot water. So this is not boiling hot water, or it's not just lukewarm. It has to be hot enough so you can touch it and you'll be able to mix it well. So gradually pour in the hot water and start mixing the dough. So knead the dough for about 3 to 4 minutes till it's all well combined and you get a nice, even and smooth surface. So you can see I've kneaded the dough, it's got a nice smooth surface. Close the bowl and let the dough sit for about 2 hours at room temperature. So the dough has been sitting for about 2 hours now. Now we're going to divide the dough into equal sized dough balls and we're going to roll it out. So divide the dough into equal sized balls. Dust the rolling surface with some flour. Place one of the dough balls. Just sprinkle a little bit of the flour. Make sure it's completely coated. Roll it out a bit thin and even on all sides. So we're going to make them nice and flat. So you can see I've rolled it out nice and thin. Make sure all the sides are of equal size because you don't want it thicker on the edges. So now we're going to cook the tortillas. Take a nice white tawa, heat the tawa and maintain the flame on medium throughout. So you can see the pan is hot. Place the rolled out dough. You can see those little bubbles coming up. So I'm just going to flip it to the other side now. You can cook for about 30 to 40 seconds on each side. Once you make the tortillas, place them in a cloth. By wrapping them in the cloth, the tortillas won't dry up and they'll be soft. So next I'm going to make the vegetable filling for the quesadillas. For this, to a bowl, add 1 cup of cooked corn kernels. Next add 1 small onion finely chopped, a piece of capsicum finely chopped. So you can use any color of your choice. So I'm using the green and the red capsicum, 1 green chilli finely chopped. So if you don't want it spicy, you can cut out the green chilli. Add a few chopped coriander leaves. So next I'm going to season it with 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon mixed herbs. Just mix everything. So the vegetable filling is done. Keep this aside. So now we're going to make the quesadillas. For this, take a nice white tawa or a pan. Grease the skillet with some oil. Maintain the flame on a medium-low. So now we're going to start placing all the fillings for the quesadillas. So I'm starting with some grated cheese. So we're just going to place everything on one side of the tortilla.
Next, add the prepared vegetables. Now add the salsa.
I've already made a video on how to make salsa. We'll give the link in the description. You can check it out and make it. Now place more cheese on top. Now close the tortilla and gently press it. So continue to cook on medium-low flame so you can actually see all the cheese melting. So once it's cooked on one side, I'm gently going to flip it to the other side. So this is a easy technique. Do whichever you want. For this recipe, I've taken 200 grams of mozzarella cheese, grate it and keep it aside. Now you can also use cheddar cheese or a combination of mozzarella and cheddar for this recipe. For the topping, I'm going to mix a few vegetables along with some cheese and season it. For this, I've taken 1 cup of green capsicum chopped, 1 cup of red capsicum chopped, 1 cup of cooked corn kernels. So you can see the vegetables are all cut to equal size. A few black olives sliced, a few green olives sliced, 1 cup of grated mozzarella cheese. Next I'm going to season it with 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon chili flakes. You can adjust the spice according to your taste, half teaspoon pepper and half teaspoon salt. You can adjust the salt according to your taste, depending on the quantity of vegetables or the topping that you've taken. Mix everything together nicely. Finally, I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. So mix it all in. You can see the tomato ketchup is coating the vegetables and cheese nicely. You don't want to make it too saucy. This is just to give a nice flavor to the vegetables. Now the topping is done. Keep it aside. Now I'm going to assemble the nachos in the vegetable topping. Take a plate and start placing the nacho chips. Now these are flavored nacho chips that are store-bought. This is a cheese flavor. You can use any flavor of your choice, or you can even use plain nacho chips. Gently start placing the topping onto the chips. Make sure you spread it out evenly on all sides. Finally, top it off with some grated mozzarella cheese. The more cheese you add, you're going to get really nice cheesy nachos. So there you go. The chips are nicely covered with the topping. Next, to melt the cheese, I'm just going to place the plate into the pan. Now this plate is a oven-proof, heat-proof, microwave-safe plate. Make sure the plate is a heat-proof plate. So you can melt the cheese by placing it either in the oven or in a pan like this. Close the pan and let the cheese melt completely. This will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Wow, that looks amazing. You can actually see the cheese melting. So here you go. Here are these beautiful cheesy vegetable nachos that you can make anytime and enjoy them. They're so quick to make. You can use any vegetable toppings of your choice. Do try the recipe, share it with your family and friends and enjoy. The second edition of our home cooking book is now available on our website 21frames.in. I'll give you the link in the description. You can go and check it out. The book is currently available only in India for now, so you can place your orders on 21frames.in.